Attraction doesn't die suddenly. It dies with subtle, almost invisible behaviors that slowly erode desire, respect, and emotional connection. Today we're diving into the psychological microfractures, the quiet killers of attraction that most people never notice until it's too late. 1. The emotional audit mindset. You know what's unattractive? Being with someone who's always evaluating you. Not openly criticizing, but silently judging. Psychologists call this negative sentiment override. It's when your brain starts filtering everything your partner does through a lens of suspicion or disappointment. They laugh? You think it's fake. They compliment you? You wonder what they want. This mindset kills attraction because it replaces curiosity with cynicism. And attraction needs curiosity to survive. When you're always scanning for flaws, your brain literally stops releasing dopamine around that person. You're not falling out of love. You're falling into analysis. 2. Overtransparency, the death of mystery. We've been sold a lie. That total openness is the key to intimacy. But here's the truth, mystery is magnetic. When you overshare every thought, every insecurity, every mundane detail of your day, you don't build closeness. You build sameness. And sameness is the enemy of sexual polarity. Attraction thrives in the space between two people. Not in the collapse of boundaries, but in the dance between them. 3. Passive compliance, aka the nice guy trap. Being agreeable isn't attractive. Being authentic is. When you constantly suppress your preferences to avoid conflict, you're not being kind, you're being invisible. This is especially common in men who confuse passivity with emotional intelligence. But here's the kicker. Women don't lose attraction because you're too nice. They lose attraction because you're not real. And deep down, they know it. 4. Emotional fragility disguised as vulnerability. A man breaking down over minor issues repeatedly. Vulnerability is powerful. But emotional fragility is not. There's a difference between sharing your truth and needing constant emotional caretaking. When your partner feels like they have to manage your emotions, attraction turns into obligation. And obligation is the graveyard of desire. Healthy vulnerability invites connection. Unregulated emotion demands rescue. And no one wants to date someone they have to parent. 5. Predictability without purpose. Comfort is beautiful. But predictability without purpose is a slow poison. When every day feels like a copy-paste of the last, your relationship becomes a spreadsheet, not a story. Attraction needs novelty, not chaos, but intentional unpredictability. A new question. A spontaneous plan. A shift in energy. Without it, your partner stops seeing you as a source of excitement and starts seeing you as background noise. 6. The self-improvement obsession that backfires. Here's a twist. Even self-improvement can kill attraction. When it becomes performative. When your growth is no longer about becoming more you, but about becoming more desirable. People can feel when your self-work is rooted in insecurity. And nothing is less attractive than someone who's constantly trying to earn their worth. True growth is not about proving. It's about becoming. Attraction is about truth. And sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do is stop doing the things that quietly push people away. Be real. Be present. Be unpredictable. And above all, be someone worth being curious about.